My dear brothers and sisters, gather around and listen closely, for I have a lesson to share with you today. It is a truth that has been known for ages, yet often forgotten in the midst of familiarity. I say to you, no prophet is accepted in his own native place. This is not merely a statement, it is a reality that I have come to understand deeply. Let us reflect on the days of Elijah, a great prophet who lived during a time of severe famine in Israel. The heavens were closed for 3.5 years, and the land was barren and dry. Yet despite the many widows in Israel who suffered, Elijah was not sent to them. Instead, he was sent to a widow in Zarephath, a foreign land in Sidon. This widow, though not of their own people, received the blessings of God through Elijah's presence. Similarly, in the time of Elisha, there were many lepers in Israel, but none of them were cleansed. Instead, it was Naaman, a Syrian, who received healing. These stories teach us that God's grace often extends beyond the boundaries of our own communities, reaching those who may seem distant or unfamiliar to us. But why is it that prophets are not accepted in their own hometowns? It is because familiarity can breed contempt. We often overlook the wisdom and blessings that are right before us simply because they are familiar. We expect miracles and signs from afar, yet we neglect the miracles that occur in our own midst. Today, as you hear these words, I ask you to reflect on your own lives. Are there prophets or messengers of God in your midst whom you have overlooked? Are there blessings that you have neglected because they seem too familiar or ordinary? The people of Nazareth, my own hometown, did not receive my message well. They were filled with fury and sought to harm me, but I passed through their midst unharmed and continued on my journey. This is a reminder that God's work is not limited by our rejection or acceptance. His grace and mercy extend far beyond our understanding. As you go forth, remember that the greatest miracles often occur in the most unexpected places. Let us keep our hearts open to receive the blessings that God sends our way, whether they come from familiar or unfamiliar sources. May we learn to appreciate the prophets in our own midst, and may we be open to the grace that surrounds us every day. Reflection. Questions. How can you apply the lesson of the prophet in his own land to your daily life? Are there people or blessings in your life that you have overlooked because they seem too familiar? How can you remain open to receiving God's grace, even when it comes from unexpected places? May these words guide you on your journey of faith, and may you always remain open to the wonders that God has in store for you. Amen.